time for Sports Update once again. My name is Afa Acho. Salifu Usman is in studio with me today also. Salifu, welcome to Sports Update.
Thank you.
On today's edition of the program, we'll begin straight from the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, where Tafida Gadzama, the first vice president of the AFN, has declared that the Thursday's extraordinary congress of the athletics body is not convened pursuant to Article 10(1)(7) of the Federation's 2023 Constitution as amended. In a letter he addressed to AFN President Okowa, which was cited by our correspondent, Gadzama warned that the Constitution of the AFN should be respected. The 44-year-old Olympic gold medalist letter to AFN boss reads, "I write to draw your attention to the notice of Congress issued on Tuesday, May 16, 2023 by the General Secretary based on your directive to convene an extraordinary Congress of the AFN for May 25th. The notice was dated May 16th, which means the Congress is to hold 9 days from the date of notice issued. This is a violation of Article 10(1)(7) of the AFN Constitution 2023 as amended, which stipulates 15 working days to be given for an extraordinary Congress to hold. I'm sure you are aware of the implications of violating provisions of the AFN. I also know, Mr. President, that you do not want to be seen as somebody who does not have regard for due process. In the notice of meeting issued, Mr. President, I also noticed that the AFN under your leadership says Congress members will be given accommodation, will be accommodated and given transport first. And a whole lot of other issues he raised, but I mean, like we've always said concerning this AFN thing, when these things were brewing, like you continue to state, you know that one way or the other is connected to money one way or the other. But here, Congress is supposed to hold. Now, what is the position of things as it stands?
But Alpha, thank you. It's a cause that Nigerian sport can never be without crisis.
Yeah.
When we feel that the relative peace is everywhere, before you know, another one will just bring up. And we begin to see, and at the same time, whatever is planted on legality, then they bring the fruit of legality.
Yes.
And sometimes when you think you are guarding against somebody, and if you are guarding against somebody, or you are fighting against a group of people, if you are not fighting them for a genuine interest, whatever you find them, as far as woman can say, bed of the same feather, when you come together, but you return back to your trenches and you are the plan to one right back, and that is what we are beginning to see. If you recall when the issue of Bushu, the battle that the Bushu was going on, and before we know, Bushu was in peace. Another one from those players, because his middle basketball chairman was installed. Before you know, the man that was installed as vice chairman was also thrown away. And before the election was called off, to Okowa and the Gadzamas who are raising ISO and Rochas, all of them come as a group together to form AFN Congress through a legal election. But now it's like all is not well within their camp. And if you read based on what like in the previous what we discussed in the first amended the constitution,
Exactly.
and if you do the Congress, the extraordinary Congress is being proposed now, is also coming on the same constitution. So you now ask who amended the constitution.
Exactly.
If the constitution was amended, the president and the same president of the president is now calling back within the space of 5 months, we amended the constitution, and we are calling for another emergency Congress to still temper with the constitution.
Yeah.
So what went wrong? What is happening? So I think it is all about individual interest and all about. I was privileged to speak one of the Congress members today, for obvious reasons. I want to make sure his name here. Say that that most of these things is a seed of discord planted by the current minister of transport in the AFN. See that according to him, is what AFN, the current minister planted in the AFN, that is germinating out.
Of course.
That when he brought Okowa, brought Tafida and was going to form the AFN board, it was not a matter of inconvenience. It was not done in good faith. Now these people are now beginning to see the different color and begin to fight each other. And according to him, he's going to say, yes, we were called over 5 months ago. And he also has to say, according to him, yes, the issue raised by Tafida is very genuine. Since they want to know the legalities and the legality of the surrounding Congress. But for him, as a congressman, he also still wondered which of the constitution is AFN running on.
Exactly.
Yet there was an old constitution which was amended, and according to him, since they amended that constitution, after 5 months, he is yet to see a plain copy of that amended constitution.
Exactly.
So which of the constitution is in operation, and which of the constitution is that both the old and the new constitution stipulated where and when, how to summon the Congress. But he don't know which of the constitution are they using, the AFN is using to call this Congress. So he can't only say either the AFN president is right in summoning the Congress within the stipulated time or not. But according, he also advised that, well, instead of stay away, since they are being summoned, let them just take the opportunity and let's just go there and look what they are going to bring and ask questions. Like, according to if Gadzama speak, you don't have a, let's come instead of staying away, let's come and ask questions. Why do you call this Congress? And look at it. This was not at all. If the answer, the right answer is not provided, everybody can decide to leave.
Exactly.
And I agree, I 100% agree with him. Yes, at the end of the day, whatever either you are fighting, whatever you are fighting, for you to resolve your crisis, you still need to come down on the same table and iron out your issue. So since the window is being provided, either there's a legal to it or there's no legal to it. First and foremost, just come here and question the legalities or whether it's legal to hold that Congress or it's not legal.
Exactly.
Or if you question it and you look at it and the answer is not genuine or the answer is genuine, then you now take a decision right there and what to to leave or to stay.
Of course, he also raised the issue of accommodation and transport money for members.
Yeah, you know, if you look at it obviously, when you are calling the Congress and you are not a member, don't worry, your accommodation is being taken care of,
Exactly.
your transport is being taken care of, and this and this being taken care of, and probably your honorarium or whatever.
Exactly.
But I think Gadzama is looking at it. It's a way of is a way of seducing people.
Yeah.
Or allowing people to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
And the Congress member also asked the question. He also say that yes, the supreme body of any of the AFN is the Congress.
Yeah.
And that whatever the Congress decides is final. And if the Congress has met and taper on the constitution, according to me, it was after the constitution, they say it was sent to the minister of youth and sport, to the minister to add his own side, his input.
Yeah.
And it's like, why should they, after the Congress have looked at it, why should they send it to the minister to add his input? But in his own view, the minister is supposed to have provided his own input and let them look at it. If it is not in line with the air, in line with the World Athletic Body and the Confederation of African Athletic Body, not after a Congress agree on the constitution and now send it back to the minister to add his own input.
All right.
So, like the government is saying, I think if I don't know, I'm not a member of that, so I don't know. Either it's provided in the constitution that we provide accommodation.
But from what he wrote here, that's what he said. Well,
that's just as good culturally the constitution.
Exactly. All right. We'll see how he finds
But in all of these, the athletic that
exactly.
so
Exactly.
I think they need to put their house in order in the interest of that.
Very well. All right, to some other news lines, still some athletics, but this time marathon, talking about the perfect 10 meters race where defending champion Yasin Haji of Ethiopia has already arrived in Nigeria to see if he can be the first man to successfully defend the Okowa International 10 meter title after he arrived Lagos yesterday. Actually, he became the bona fide Ethiopian man to win the race after he ran 29.5 seconds, the third fastest winning time in race history to win the title in 2022. Tesson Mekonnen, who ran 28.35 seconds in 2014 to set the race record, was the first Ethiopian to win the men's race, and Leo Gebre Selassie also became the second to win 2 years later. So it looks like this race was organized for the Ethiopians
And Kenya.
and Kenyans actually.
Well, and you can see how the event is coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
And you can see how the Ethiopian people, the defense people run down to Nigeria because it's a huge money.
Yeah.
Just come here, run within a space of 1 hour, and you are almost $20 million.
Exactly.
$20,000 race. And I'm not blaming them. But I pray that one day we will see Nigeria from Plateau, or one day Nigeria from Borno State, or
yeah,
one day
exactly.
from Nigeria from Nigeria from winning this
Winning
morning.
this
We
race.
can't be organizing all fronts of marathons,
Exactly.
and it's always being won by Ethiopia
Yes.
and Kenya. The Abuja International Marathon was
course.
held last month.
Yeah.
It was the same Kenya
Mhm.
as all here to take our money. So, and we are building the Kenyans and the Ethiopians.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Athletic Federation of Nigeria and need to put their house in order and focus on how to
Discovering talents who can develop talents. Yeah.
Yes. We have good marathoners who are running well in this country. But I believe they can challenge Ethiopia to give Ethiopians and the Kenya for the lump of their money. If the right channel and the right empowerment and the right support is given to them.
Because like you said, the race comes up on Saturday, so we'll see if Nigeria will be able to, make a difference.
That will be different. Not immediate now.
Yeah, I agree. All right, to some Flying Eagles news. Of course, the Flying Eagles will be in action later this evening and ahead of the Group D match between the Flying Eagles and the Italians. Nigeria team coach Adamboso said his teams have the capacity to neutralize the Italians and also deliver some blows to the youthful Azuris. The under-20 boys were on rampage in the first half of the opening match on Sunday after they crumbled Brazil 3-2 in Mendoza. And since then, the name of the lips of many at FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Argentina has been Italy. The Italians set up a structure that was magnificent and a near full house at the Estadio Malvinas, Argentina, roaring them on. Well, for Flying Eagles coach, he said he'll not be immersed in admiring the moves of the Italians, but would rather take the fight to the youthful Azuris in today's clash. He said we stayed back after a match against the Dominican Republic to watch Italy match against Brazil, and we took a lot of notes from there. The Italians have the midfield machinery to outrun any team that is flustered by their pace and organization, but we will know how to deal with that. Well, I hope we do the talking on the pitch because, like you say, easier said than done.
Yes, I'm pleased to hear that after the match against the Dominican, he stayed back to watch the Brazilians and the Italians, and then he take a very useful mood. And I hope he is able to work on that mood and probably give up the result. Yes,
exactly.
It's not just an student who just sits in the class and then pretend that he'll be writing and then he'll be able to put anything down. So if you are getting a very beautiful note and he has been able to work on that note, and just like you say, that the Italian has a very structural midfield that can give any money around any club run down. And we hope, since you see you are taking note of that, we hope we have the players who will be able to neutralize that midfield, just like you say, and then give us some blow. Putting his own way, give us some blow to the Italian. That's all we are praying for. That's all we are looking for. We pray that we don't pray for any whitewash or any defeat to Italian today. The best the least we can ask for is to get a draw against Italian, and we can get a draw against Italian. Perfect. That would give us a steady, put us in the perfect shape to look onto the tournament as it progresses. And just like I said, if you watch, I have not watched the full match between the Italians and the Brazil, but from the highlights I'm going to the statistics, the Italians are very good. The Italians are very good. The man they had win, they overcome the Brazilians. He gives it to them to show that they are the champions in making, and we hope. Just like Madam also, our players will not just sit and look at their beautiful and the way they can knock ball around. We hope to be able to neutralize them. And just like I said yesterday, Madam also and his team need to work because again their schoolboys mistake that I always say.
All right, match comes up 7 p.m. Nigerian time. We will be keeping an eye on that, and hopefully, 3 p.m. Argentine time. We'll be watching that, and hopefully, Flying Eagles will emerge victorious in this one. Well, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, Sport Orbit continues.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
All right, welcome back from that break. Now still on the under 20 and World Cup, where the Flying Eagles, like I said earlier, will take on the young Azuris of Italy. The Italian under 23 coach, Kami Nunziata, admitted it won't be an easy task coming against the Flying Eagles of Nigeria when the pair meet later on tonight. Nunziata is wary of the speed and physicality of the Flying Eagles. He said, a strong team, difficult to face because they have extremely physical players endowed with great speed. It won't be easy, an important match to continue our journey in this World Cup. So, of course, for the Italians to anticipating a 12 game also, but I think the only difference here is I would have hoped that he would have said he watched our game, the skillful, but the only thing he's saying is the physicality and speed of our players and
The physicality of African players.
Not any technical or tactical soundness. He said that's the only.
But at the same time, what you say is not it's a normal statement from
Very well.
that, you can't go to any you can't go into any match and say it's going to be an easy match. So it's just a normal statement.
Yeah, I agree with you, Thomas. But anyway, the under 20 girls also will be in action tonight to this evening, actually 6 p.m. in the Waffle B tournament. Recall that in their opening game, they trashed Niger Republic 7-0 in their opening match, and for Wednesday encounter, they hope to fire from all cylinders as they come against their Togolese counterparts. That match is scheduled for 6 p.m. at the Baba Yara Stadium. So for the Falconets, well, it will be an upset if Togo defeats them this time around, because when it comes to premium football at this level, Nigeria somehow always have the edge.
In Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it is the same under 17, I don't think it's the same under 17, the fact that the same under 17 that went to the World Cup, if it was the same under 17 that went to the World Cup at this level, you also can be guaranteed that they don't get the victory. And the 7-0 white was of the Niger. It reminds me of when the women football started.
Exactly.
When Nigeria always in Africa, any team they meet, it was the minimum score line is always 5-0, 10, 5-0, 7-0, 8-0. That reminds me of our old dominance of our women football in Africa. But that has been taken away from us. And we hope that these young girls will begin to make that dominance again by giving the Jeff 7-0. Let them see what they are going for, what Togo to do. Just like say, if Togo get a draw against Nigeria, they are also not even a defeat. Draw against Nigeria also.
Well, like I said, match comes up 6 p.m. So, if you have the time, make out time, watch some female football. This is what will be under 22. Some other news now where Napoli legend Edison Cavani has revealed that his children have a strong affection for Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. Because, of course, Cavani too had some good years when he played at Napoli. And, of course, in other reports, he said he was very excited, to see Napoli win the league, considering that, he did great things for this club. Unfortunately, he was not able to win. He got the Scudetto, but I mean, he has Team Osimhen to go on to really do big things in future with the way he's doing.
Yeah, it says it's quite a delight when we see somebody do what he couldn't achieve and he look to admit and also commended the person and urged him to go on. Yes, he was a great striker. Do all he could, fight hard, have played a long time for his legend now. He also achieved something in Africa, but he couldn't. What he couldn't do for many years, we see him in the space of 1 year, in 1 year and a half, has to be able to. I said 1 year, but last season was injured, and just he only seen that he was fit for Napoli, and he delivered this Windows for Napoli. So and quite commendable, and you could see that even his own children have not been and found long, have more of Nigeria. Osimhen is the great thing that has happened to Napoli in recent time. And we are all patiently waiting for his next destination. If he still decided to stay back, well, so be it. But everyone is keen to see where he's moving.
But I think some days ago there was this report. I can't remember which Nigerian ex-player who, for him, he said he feels Osimhen should still stay at Napoli. He feels, according to him, that it's too early for Osimhen to leave Napoli at this stage. For me, I don't think I quite agree with him.
Yeah, I agree with you. You can't you don't quite agree with you, and at the same time, maybe he's speaking from a different angle.
Yeah.
There was one and I had with a former agent of Super Eagles captain, Mikel Obi,
Yeah.
where he also say that yes, the way you later was about Mikel Obi, but he also say that yes, sometimes the players who are king, if you are king in your club, you need to watch well before you leave. That that's why he give an example of series of players who are king in their club, particularly and the other who was a star in himself. He moved to Real Madrid, he become another player. He gives several players who feel they have arrived, who feel they are on top of the world, be a king, be a deciders in their club. They are being worshipped in their own club because of what they do. But if you just drop the fence and move to another club, and it's not right for you to become an ordinary player.
Exactly.
We don't wish Osimhen
Yeah.
short to move. We play that Osimhen can't fit in perfectly well in any club he moves to. That's what we are looking for. When he moved from German Wolfsburg to leave, at least he justified his move from where he justified the money paid on him at Leeds, and that's why he couldn't spend more than a year in Leeds and had to move to Napoli.
Yeah.
And for Napoli, if not for issues that held him down last, even that fact that issue that held down, several clubs were also making inquiring about him.
Exactly.
But if you say everybody all that he should stay for one season, he stayed for one season and he has delivered. For me, yes, he still has the ball and he's being loved by the Italian. There's a video I watched
Yeah.
about the Italian fan. The last I was so amazed. I said, "Come, probably Nigerian. The way they adore him, the way they celebrate him, it's like for me, it's like a king in Napoli. In Napoli, the way they celebrate.
Well.
Not even a coach, not even the president of the club or whoever. I don't even think the way they celebrate Maradona has been celebrated. In short, the way the Napoli fans celebrate Osimhen. So he's a king, and they respect him so well. And at the same time, you also need to respect the wish of the fans who have given you so much respect and also. But I still maintain my position that Osimhen can fit in to any club
Very well.
anywhere in the
Very
world.
well. Of course, I think the only downside to us, the coach Luciano Spalletti has said that he's stepping down from his role at Napoli just after winning the Scudetto. Well, he didn't give any reasons why he's resigning from the job, but maybe like some say, maybe he wants to leave when the
Ovation is
ovation
loud. Yes,
because-
that's where you take the word from my mouth.
Yeah, exactly, because
some people are very good when taking the crowd,
exactly.
move on to the
because
field.
he's not too sure what next season might be.
Let's
So he
move
feel
on.
okay, I've won this title,
Yes.
first one in 30 years, then maybe I should move on.
Yeah, move on and he has already written his
In-
name
in
in gold.
yeah,
So
exactly.
the club will the club will forever be grateful to him.
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
him, a coach who came from nowhere and at the end of the day, within after 30 years, within first and deliver
Yeah.
what they have been lacking for. So I think he's taking his decision based from that angle that
Exactly.
leave when the operation is loud,
Yeah.
not when people are saying
Mm.
let the people are going
Exactly.
to whistle at you.
Mm.
And I'm also foreseeing the same thing. If Man City get their result, what they are aiming for, if they win the treble, I see they're going to leave Man City.
But he just signed a new deal, and Gardiner said he's still ready to stay on for the next 3 years till his contract expires in 2027.
I hope so.
All right, to some other news, of course. It happened during the weekend where that incident with Vinicius Junior and Valencia in that match where Valencia won, where he was subjected to racist abuse. But Carlo Ancelotti, his coach, has said that Vinicius will not be leaving the club despite the racial abuse. Recall that Vinicius, after that thing, went and also was very upset and said, look, this league belongs to racists. And a very sad situation, he made the headline to the point that even in Brazil, their president had to make a statement. In fact, the whole of Brazil were in solidarity. You could even see yesterday, Rafinha of Barcelona, after that match, he pulled off his shirt, tribute to Vinicius Junior, and players all over the world in support. And Vinicius especially has been the target of these people. So today, I mean, just discussed here, but he's not the only black player in Spain. But why him all the time? Initially last season, it was that whenever they were not happy with the way he celebrates his goals, he scores, and the way he dances. And every other Brazilian player in different leagues, when they score, did the same dance step. Brazilians are very, very happy and stylish people. This is part of celebrating his culture. So I don't know why some people will have a reason, and you're not supposed to tell me how to celebrate when I score a goal. And I think he's now become a target for many of these unfortunate racists that it became a serious issue. Of course, in fact, when this incident even happened over the weekend, initially he was given a red card, but today reports came that in fact the VAR assistant, the VAR assistant has been even sacked completely from VAR duties. La Liga has suspended that red card, and Valencia have been ordered for a partial closure for 5 of their next games.
Well, thank you for that additional information. So taking by La Liga, and I think La Liga were delayed in taking it.
Exactly.
When this, and that's and this one, it's not about the fans who are attacking the
Exactly.
Vinicius is most worried about the inactions
of the FA. Yes, exactly.
La Liga and FA.
Completely.
So for this thing started right from the worst of it started right from the end of this season, when it is already subjected to this rules.
Exactly.
But La Ligas have not come out with a stronger warning. If they are taking a very stronger warning, I think this could have been reduced to the minimum. Yes, it will be difficult to eliminate racism completely from the Italian league or from the Spanish league, but it could have been reduced to the rest minimum. And I'm not surprised that they are always having issues. Just like we see, and it's not the only black players.
Exactly.
There are several black players, but you need to know that it's only a rough mango and a beautiful mango that you put to throw stone. So nobody will just come to the under the mango and you need to look for a rough mango and throw stone. It's only the beautiful one that people always throw. Vinicius has become a strike in Real Madrid, and it's always a player who always does damage for the team. And if he does the damage for them, the opponent will not be happy. They want to make the process and get angry, and that's why they always try to attack it from. They are even more black, more black, look more dark playing the Real Madrid than Vinicius. Even already, but just like Asaluki said, I think I quite agree with Asaluki. It would be wrong for if Vinicius decided to leave Madrid, it means the racists have won. So the first thing, it shouldn't leave for the attack, for the race attack. It should remain and keep on to hurt them. Just like Gigi Okucha said, when he went to one of his interviews, when he went to Germany, he never realized he was a player. But when they started insulting him, calling all sorts of names, he said, what is the legal means to pay these people back? And then he made one of their best people overcome eating grass around him or eating grass on the pitch. So that is the best way to pay them back. Vinicius will remain in the La Liga, remain in Madrid, and try to pay back to this to racists.
Right. We hope this issue is resolved. But like Sally Friday said, the FA were not quick in taking this decision, which had shown that they a bit of condone it. Anyway, that's where we call it a day on today's episode of the program. Don't forget, Flying Eagles will be in action 7 p.m. and also the under-20 girls also will be up against Togo 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you for being in the studio today also.
Thank you.
Until we come your way tomorrow again, do have a wonderful time out there. My name is Afa Acho, and it's bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.